This episode is brought to you by Accenture. When your advertising operations fall out of sync, everything else follows. Spotify and Accenture are working together to reinvent the rhythm of ad sales, using automation, analytics, and smarter workflows to simplify campaign delivery and access better data across the business. The result? Less time spent on operations, more time connecting brands with the moments and fandoms that matter most. Learn more at accenture.com/Spotify.
Here's your report.
Oh, thanks, Jane. I wish I could hire someone just like you.
Try LinkedIn Hiring Pro. It's more than a job board. It's like the recruiter you always wished you had. Hiring Pro uses real-time insights to match your role to LinkedIn's unique network of professionals and delivers a short list of best fit candidates. You'll spend less time sorting applicants and more time talking to the right people.
Let's do it. You're irreplaceable, Jane, but another you would be great.
Hire right the first time. Post your job for free on LinkedIn today at linkedin.com/quality.
Welcome to Holocron History, Star Wars Canon vs. Legends, where we take a deep dive into the Star Wars universe, such as characters, creatures, stories, and so much more. Hosted by Ben of Temeria and Kadojo.
Welcome back, Adepts, Acolytes, to another episode of Holocron History, Star Wars Canon vs. Legends. I'm one of your hosts, Brandon, or also known as Ben of Temeria, and always with me is my good friend, Kadojo.
Hello there.
And today we are doing another character deep dive, again in the canonical universe of Star Wars. And, we have there was a trailer that was just put out, about a week ago now? I want to say roughly a week ago, called Star Wars Tales of the Underworld, which is again another Tales 6-episode miniseries that we are getting from the animation of set in Clone Wars Rebel style animation. 3 episodes specifically going over Asajj Ventress after the events of the Clone Wars, as well as Cad Bane. And of course we would have to do character deep dives on said characters before, May 4th, because that's when Tales of the Underworld drops. So, we're going to be doing Cad Bane Part 1 today. And then, next week we'll do Part 2, and then we'll go into Asajj Ventress, which is all fun stuff. So, getting right into it with his, biography and all that, and his early life. So he is, obviously, Cad Bane was born on the planet of Duro around 62 BBY. Cad Bane eventually became a bounty hunter. During the early stages of his career, Bane was briefly mentored by the fellow bounty hunter, Jango Fett. He came to owe Fett several favors as well, but he never ended up paying them back. In time, Bane himself would gain reputation as a famous bounty hunter. Bane was once involved in an embarrassing incident on the planet of Corellia. He had encounters with the Jedi and left him with the belief that they always offered a fair fight.
So, Cad Bane is a Duros.
Yes.
And they are
the
blue
planet
skin.
of Duro.
Yeah, they're blue skin, red eyes almost glow, and they have no nose.
Correct. Yep.
They kind of look
and
like
they
Voldemort.
have, and pretty kind of, honestly, that's pretty close. They have 4 hearts as well.
Oh, do they?
They have 4 hearts. So once we get into Part 2 next week, we'll go a little bit more into the whole heart situation.
Yeah. And Bane, he might not pay Jango Fett back those favors, but he would pay his son back.
Oh, yeah. And which, obviously, we'll get into that here later. Here in a bit. So at some point prior to the Battle of Naboo, Cad Bane was contracted by the Sith Lord Darth Maul to meet him on Nar Shaddaa. He, along with fellow bounty hunters Aurra Singh, Trolect, and Rodelio?
Yeah, sure.
Assist Maul in acquiring Jedi Padawan Eldra Cadis from Zerkus auction. During this auction, Bane and Volvido killed several of G. Craw's crew aboard the Shikeklish-class freight gunship. Bane, along with Maul, Singh, and Vordello, then met up with Kra and Cadis on Kraw's gunship. Bane piloted the stolen ship after Maul subdued the Morgan thugs. He's uneasy with the mysterious employer. Bane and Singh then discuss potentially killing Maul.
Yeah, this was, I want to say, a 5-part comic series.
Yes, this isn't a comic series.
That focuses on Darth Maul specifically.
Yep. Yes. This is part of the Maul comic line that they have. So, however, their ship was sabotaged and were forced to crash land on the moon of Dreskel. Bane, along with Maul, Cadis, Singh, and Vordello, survived the crash. The Duros bounty hunter then concluded that Zirkus was making a sport and profit out of them by giving them each the parties that attended the auction the chance to track them down and kill the Jedi Padawan for themselves. As Maul took Kratos with him, Bane, Singh, and Vordello prepared to fight Zex's clients. Bane fought several Trandoshans alongside Vordello and Singh. The 3 bounty hunters then stole a ship from the Onaka gang. After he took the last of the Trandoshans, Bane and the others picked up Maul and left him to take out Zirkus at her hideout.
Onaka! Anyway.
Yeah. Which you might know that name if you watch the Clone Wars and all that stuff. So,
favorite pirate. But anyway,
which we'll definitely do a deep dive on Hondo, which God, I love that character so much.
Oh yeah. It's the Bane's credit that he fought off several Trandoshans. They're a tough lot.
Yeah, they're not easy to kill.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason why they're the equals of Wookiees.
Yeah,
in most respects.
Yep, exactly. Yeah,
and
Wookiees and Trandoshans are rival species. They don't like each other at all, and there's a reason for that.
But when Wookiees and Trandoshans go at each other, it's ground-shaking combat. So the sheer fact he took on several of them and survived, I applaud him. Right.
Now moving into the Clone Wars. So prior to the outbreak of the Clone Wars, Jango Fett's clone son, Boba Fett, had learned of Bane. During the conflict, Bane became one of the main bounty hunters after the demise of Jango on Geonosis. Subsequently, he found himself hired by many of the galaxy's highest bidders, including the Confederacy of Independent Systems and the Hutt clan. Bane also acquired the Techno Service droid Todo 360, who carried out his whims faithfully in spite of his mistreatment. Over the course of the war, he would kill many of the Galactic Republic's clone troopers, teaching him how to defeat them, a fact that he would eventually brag about. However, he believed the Jedi Order had changed as the war continued, saying they are no longer offered the fair fights he once associated them with. Which, don't blame them, because they did.
Yeah, they did change, but it's kind of hard to imagine Cad Bane having a sense of honor and doing a fair fight.
As most bounty hunters have their own code, I would say Bane is pretty close to what a Mandalorian would be as far as a code wise. He does respect, his bounties and all that to a certain degree.
Yeah.
Though with the Jedi, I don't know. As we'll see, if you watch the trailer for Tales of the Underworld, he does have a sense of honor. Even if you watch Book of Boba, he has a sense of honor against Boba Fett at the end of said season.
Mm-hmm.
So during the war, the Sith Lord Darth Sidious reached out to Bane, whom needed to obtain a holocron from the holocron vault in the Jedi Temple on Coruscant. Initially hesitant at the risks of the operation, the bounty hunter was eventually persuaded to accept when the Sith Lord implied rumors of his talents may have been exaggerated. So he's just egging him on as so those skills are BS, I hear.
And I love the scene says, well, I want triple my usual price. And Sidious is done. It's like, Damn it! I could have gotten more.
Right. So Sidious provided Bane with a map of the Jedi Temple and a security chip containing the temple's security systems. Bane installed the chip into Todo, in addition to a bomb unbeknownst to the latter, and also subcontracted a fellow bounty hunter, the Claudite Chado Parsidi, to aid him inside the temple as he's posing to be a deceased Jedi, Ord Incense?
Oh, yeah. But
and a Claudite, by the way, I believe are the ones that are the shapeshifters, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, the changelings. Yep. The ones you see at the beginning of episode 2 that got killed.
That's not the beginning of 2. It's like midway through the movie.
Is it the beginning of 2. It's the beginning of the movie where they're trying to protect Padme. There's that
I know the
chase
scene.
Through Coruscant.
Is that towards the beginning? I thought that was like midway.
Yeah, it's just after the bombing on the platform.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
They go to the apartments. It's like 30 minutes into the movie.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. It's been so long since I watched any of the prequels.
Yeah.
I just remember the scenes at this point. There's so much Star Wars. So, with his plan set, Bane and his accomplices proceeded to the Jedi Temple, and to set their plan into motion, Bane and Todo used their rocket boots to reach to unattained overhang on the side of the Jedi Temple, close to the building's roof. With Para City on a computer terminal in the archive library, Todo was able to locate a break point in the temple's energy shield and open up an aperture in the shield with a touch of his finger.
Now, I like to point out, this is the second time we see a bounty hunter infiltrating the Jedi Temple in this manner. The first time was the Star Wars Old Republic trailer, Deceived.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, are we talking canon or are we talking Legends? Because I know in Legends, yes. Totally we see this in Legends. Because, it's one of the first trailers we get. Oh no, it's not the first trailer. It's one of the trailers. It's like the third or fourth trailer.
Yeah. But yeah, it's the exact same way. The bounty hunter goes up above the temple's entrance, goes in through some vent, and it's like, how have they not set up security cameras on those heights?
Well, to be fair, so if we're talking, SWTOR is where this is happening. This is what? 3,400 some BBY compared to what, 20 something BBY. So there's a 3,000 year difference. So compared to the Jedi, I mean, if I was a Jedi, like in the Jedi Temple, I would think it's like, no one's coming in to try and mess with us. There's hundreds of us here with freaking plasma-based weapons that can easily slice through any type of material. So, good luck. But you have the bold. So Bane and his droid zoomed in through the breach and found the holocron vaults. While Bane used his gauntlet to cut through the safe lock mechanism, Todo deactivated the remainder of the laser beams surrounding the vault's entrance before it sliced through the wall to cut a passage to the temple's communication center on Bane's order. And things are gonna get a little spiced up here.
This is where it gets interesting.
So when he lost contact with Para City, as her cover had been blown by Ahsoka Tano, Bane was unable to access the diagrams that would help him deactivate the lock. After ordering Todo to go to the communication center, Bane primed a bomb to break through the vault's lock. The hunter hid from the approaching Jedi Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi, and waited until the pair that had followed Todo to the communication center before emerging from the shadows. Bane heaved the holocron vault's door open all the way to proceed unopposed in the room, where he extracted the holocron from its holding place.
Yeah, so I think this is the same episode where Ahsoka gets overconfident on Felucia, and so to teach her a lesson, they put her on
guard duty,
and they put guard duty in the library, and she hates that. And all of a sudden, it leads to this whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah, Bane has a lot of like run-ins, specifically, with the main trio. Specifically Kenobi.
Well,
Like,
to be
he
fair, they
always
write him
comes.
that way.
Oh, true. Good point. I know
Yeah.
they specifically write him that way in the show, but like it's like out of all the Jedi, it's always those three.
It
just
like
reminds me.
McGonagall.
Yes, that's
Like
exactly what I was
McGonagall
saying.
with Harry
Exactly
Potter.
the
Why
scene.
is it whenever it's trouble, it's always you three?
And I can see Obi-Wan being the one that's like, I've been wondering that for the last 6 years. Which we all know why. They always get in trouble. Anakin. And partially Ahsoka, because Ahsoka is so much like Anakin. So, with Toto exploding from the bomb implanted on him by Bane and Parasati being apprehended by the Jedi Council, Bane successfully escaped the temple unnoticed with the holocron. So, boom, 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 he wins.
Yep.
He
didn't care about the
won
droid
against the Jedi. Which is very impressive.
Use this droid in another episode.
Oh yeah, no, Toto comes back. Toto comes back, which we'll get into. I think we talk about him here later as well. But before we go back, come back from, we're going to take a quick mid break, thank our patrons, and we'll be right back.
This episode is brought to you by State Farm. Listening to this podcast instead of doom scrolling? Smart move. Another smart move? Getting help from one of State Farm's 19,000 local agents when you choose to bundle home and auto. Bundling, just another way to save with the Personal Price Plan. Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
This episode is brought to you by Perfect Bistro Cat Food. Cats, this ad is for you. Has your human ever called you picky, persnickety, choosy? If so, Perfect Bistro Cat Food is for you. With ingredients like wild-caught tuna and pasture-raised lamb, tantalizing textures, and delectable flavors that meet even the most discerning cat standards. You're not picky, you're just perfectionists. Perfect Bistro, mealtime perfection for every cat. Have your human visit perfectbistro.com.
All right, welcome to the middle of the show. We're talking about everything with the podcast has nothing to do with the lore of Star Wars. Here, we want to thank all of our amazing patrons. Thank you guys so much for supporting the show. And if you too want to support the show, you can go to Holocron Histories. Patreon.com/Holocron Histories. That's what I meant to say. Where you can get every episodes or even join us once a month on the show itself. You can also support us on Apple and Spotify. Leave 5-star review on Apple with some words or a nice Spotify comment. We'll read it out loud next time on the show, which we don't have any this week, but that's all right. And then you can also find us on a few different Discord servers, the Robots Radio Discord at robotsradio.net, as well as my own Discord server, the Bane and Friends Podcasting Discord, which are the links provided below in the episode description, where you can find this show and all the other shows that I host, which are the Final Fantasy Lorecast, the Gundam Lorecast, the Wizarding World Lorecast, and the Witcher Lorecast. So go check all that stuff out. All great fun, all great stuff. And you will find me on an upcoming episode on the Avengers audio drama, where I play a character in one scene, which is going to be super fun. I already did the recording and everything, so once I find out when the episode goes live, I'll let everybody know on here and all of my other shows and all that. But keep an eye out for that if you want to hear me do some voice acting, which I'm starting to actually get into doing now. So it's all fun stuff. And then other than that, we had the trailer for Tales of the Underworld that dropped about a week ago. Andor Season 2 kicks off here in about, 2 weeks?
Yes, on April 22nd.
Literally 2 days after Celebrations?
No. Well, when is
Celebrations? 18th to the 20th.
Oh, okay, then 2 days after Celebrations. Star Wars actually dropped the list of when the episodes are airing. They're doing it in 4 parts, 3 episodes each.
Ooh.
April 22nd, April 29th, May 6th, and May 13th.
Oh, so 3 episodes each? Wow.
Yep, and each episode
I get because
like 1
there's a
year
time
apart.
skip. Yeah, there's a
It's
time
1
skip
year
after
apart.
every 3. So I guess that's to make it more of a cohesive thing, just to drop each year
Speed
per
run.
week. Yeah, pretty much.
Speedrun.
But yeah, awesome news there, and obviously we'll have more awesome news in the coming weeks with Star Wars Celebration going to be happening, which I expect a special episode. We typically try to do, at least I try to do like episodes specifically around celebrations and once it gets announced and all that fun stuff. So stay tuned for that in the coming weeks. That'll be towards obviously the end of the month. So. But I have nothing else to add for the mid-break. Do you have anything, Dojo?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, cool. Well, with that being said, let's get back into more of Cad Bane.
Need a laptop that's built to perform and designed to last all day? Select Windows 11 PCs starting at $499.99 are now at Best Buy. Learn more at bestbuy.com. Best Buy. Imagine that.
That was just Cad Bane shooting someone off a ledge or something like that, you know?
Without the Wilhelm scream? Come on, man.
Absolutely. So now Cad Bane escaped Coruscant with a stolen holocron, which is very impressive, not to say the least. Darth Sidious asked Viceroy Newt Gunray loan him a small fleet of munificent.
Yeah, I never learned how to say that.
Right, I know. Class Star frigates to help Bane carry out his next assignment to kidnap Jedi Master Bola Ropal and have him combine the holocron with the Kyber memory crystal, which was held by the Rodian. Bane initiated a ground attack on the surface of Deveron and captured both Ropal and the Kyber crystal.
Yeah, because he needed a Jedi to open up the Kyber.
Correct, but it's a specific Kyber crystal though too.
Yeah, so
which a Rodian Jedi though we have a Rodian Jedi that this is I think the first time this was the first time we see a Rodian Jedi if I'm not mistaken.
No.
No,
there was a Star Wars comic series involving Anakin and Obi-Wan.
Mm-hmm.
Anakin was training with a bunch of other kids his age. And
is this Legends or canon?
Canon, I think.
Okay.
And he hacked a training droid to look like Darth Maul. And then, like 2 apprentices off to the side were sort of whispering about how his emotions are getting better for him. And I think one of them was Rodian.
Interesting. Oh, no. We see a Rodian youngling in episode 2.
Yeah.
Attack of the Clones.
Like a pack of them. That was my next thing. That was my next
we
thing.
do.
Got ahead of me, man. Got ahead of me.
So, however, a fleet of the Republic ships led by Jedi Knight Anakin Skywalker came to Derevan, and in the ensuing battle, most frigates were destroyed, leaving only the vessel with Bane and Rapal on board. Skywalker had his fleet destroy the hyperdrive of the Separatist flagship, preventing him from going into cyberspace. Bane then attempted to force Rapal to open it by torturing him. Go figure, it leads to torture.
Oh, yeah. Well, the funny thing is I think Cad Bane sent a message to... Oh, no, that was with Grievous. Never mind. Different episode.
Okay, different episode. So, however, Rapal died due to the unbearable torture before he could open the holocron. To the exasperated Gunray's relief, Bane then came up with the plan to force Skywalker and his apprentice to open the holocron. Bane arranged the ambush on the gun deck for Skywalker, Tano, Rex, and their troops.
Yep. He was like, well, time to switch to plan B.
Right. Oh no, my captive died. Oh well. All right, next plan.
In saying he sorry, going back now, I'm remembering the episode. loaning him a small fleet, I'm pretty sure this fleet just gets straight up destroyed.
Oh yeah, they do. Oh, completely. So at first, Bane and his droid placed at his disposal had the upper hand on the ambush. However, Bane almost lost the crystal to Skywalker. When the gravity came back on, Bane retrieved the crystal and was able to lure Skywalker's apprentice away from the gunfight. Bane subdued Tano, took a piece of her Padawan braid, and placed it in front of an airlock. Bane then confronted by Skywalker, who demanded his surrender. So, yay, more
and the Padawan braid is just like a chain link ornament, since she doesn't have a hair.
It's all for Ahsoka specifically, it's more of a chain link compared to, Anakin. Actually, it was like a braided hair.
Yeah, so this was more. Yeah, this was more of a ornamental piece rather than hair. So
right. So, however, Bane threatened to kill Tano if Skywalker refused to combine the holocron and memory crystal. Skywalker thus complied. Bane was successful and made his escape when he opened the airlock. Bane was then contacted by Gunray, who wanted Bane to transmit the crystal's information in exchange for his rescue. However, the wary Bane refused, preferring to plan his own escape. Bane was then confronted by 2 clone troopers, Denal and Koho.
Poor clone troopers. Never get involved with the main villain. You won't survive.
No. Oh, God, no.
Yeah. And the way Bane escapes from Anakin after Anakin opens up the holocron and everything, he opens up the airlock between Ahsoka and Anakin, and then opens up the airlock to outer space.
Yeah.
And forces them, to rescue each other and close the airlock, managing his own escape.
Yep. So at first, Skywalker and the others saw that Denal shot Bane dead, but did not have time to retrieve the holocron. However, the Jedi Knight could sense the bounty hunter, who faked his death and took his victim's armor. One of the troopers and Tanos discovered his ruse when they found his blood, which had came from an injury he sustained during the fight with Denal, and saw that he was not a clone. Bane was then knocked Tano out and stole a V-19 Torrent starfighter before fleeing the Black Stall station.
Yeah, I think that's a problem when you got a full cover body armor. Is that you can hide your appearance.
Oh, absolutely.
So it's like just gonna hide.
So, after obtaining the holocron from the Jedi Temple, Darth Sidious tasked Cad Bane with kidnapping 4 Force-sensitive children for a secret project on Mustafar. After the bounty hunter got away from the Rodian child Wedun from Rhodia and the Natalan child Zentoa from Gli Anselm, Skywalker and Tano arrested him as he attempted to retrieve Roro Page from Gunga City on Naboo.
A Gungan Jedi.
Now that's something.
Gungan Jedi.
Now these are children. They're still younglings. They're not like in the order or anything. But a Gungan Force sensitive.
But here's my thing. Where's the honor in kidnapping children? Where's the honor in that?
Fair point. Well, he's a bounty hunter. He doesn't care about that part. So by honor, I meant bounty hunter to bounty hunter, or like honorable fights. If he gets the job to kidnap these kids,
it's real honorable. Care. It's real honorable fighting children.
He's fair. Good point. I'm not going to argue that. So the 2 Jedi, along with Masters Mace Windu and Obi-Wan Kenobi, attempted to interrogate the captive. Sorry, my brain it's like, what is that word? Interrogate the captive Bane with little success aboard the Resolute, reaching the conclusion that the latter probably dreaded his employer more than he feared them. Apparently yielding to the torturous probing, Bane relented to talking Windu, Kenobi, and Cody to the space station, where he claimed that both the children and the holocron were. Only the holocron was present. However, the bounty hunter was able to have the Jedi trigger a trap that he made his escape. So I mean, he's a escape artist. He can easily get out anywhere.
Oh yeah, he's good at that. I'll give him that.
Oh yeah,
he's good at escaping.
So by the time of his future endeavors, Bane had Toto 360 rebuilt. Bane was later hired by Daimyo Jabba the Hutt to free his captive uncle Zero, who's an a-hole, from the Republic's high security prison on Coruscant. The bounty hunter started by having his sidekick and Helios 3E kidnap Senator Padme Amidala's protocol droid C-3PO and Skywalker's astromech R2-D2 in order to get blueprints for the Senate building. After retrieving the knowledge, Bane had the two droids' memories erased and returned to ensure his plans would never have been discovered. Yeah. He goes pretty elaborate.
Yeah, this gets so convoluted at points.
So Bane subsequently traveled to Tatooine, where both Jabba and the rest of the Hutt Council agreed that the Bane would be the only one to free Zero before he could expose the Hutt Council records to the Galactic Senate. Bane, along with the team of other bounty hunters that included Ura Singh, Shanhan Amala, Robo Nino, Helios 3D, Helios 3E, a pair of droid commandos, and another IG-86 Sentinel droid, then made their way to the Senate building. So there's a whole crew of bounty hunters.
Oh yeah, and if I remember correctly, this is almost where Anakin and Padme get caught. Almost.
Yes. Oh, absolutely, yeah. It's hysterical on that part. So as Bane distracted the Senate guards, Singh and the rest of the team took them out, with the Duros strangling the last one as the two commando droids posed as Senate guards in their respective uniforms. The bounty hunter and his team went inside. There, Bane was able to kill the remaining Senate guards as he went to speak with the senators before hesitantly relieving Robonino to turn the power off. So Bane then found a group of senators that were discussing the Enhanced Privacy Invasion Bill. At first, the unintimidated Senator Philo refused to cooperate with Bane and his team. To scare the former's colleagues into submission, the Duros shot the Grand Representative in the back and had his team threaten the other senators. Bane then contacted Chancellor Palpatine, the public alter ego of Darth Sidious, and demanded the pardon disc for Zero. After the power was shut down, the bounty hunters searched the senators for communication devices and weapons. When Bane saw Amidala looking at Skywalker on the balcony, he sent Amala an IG-86 droid after him.
What is it with senators thinking that bloodthirsty bounty hunters would listen to them?
Right. Yeah.
I mean, it's like they kill for reasons and no reasons.
They kill for money. They have no they don't care.
They just held. They are now holding senators hostages. Do you really think they don't mind killing one?
Right.
It's not that much step up in a crime at that point.
Mm-hmm. So Bane contacted Palpatine again and told him that Helios 3D would come and take Senator Ornfree Ta to the prison where Zero would be released from the pardon disc as part of the hostage exchange. Bane was then told by Amala that Skywalker did not have his lightsaber with him. Bane sent Singh and Amala to find Skywalker and then had Helios 3D take Ta to the prison where Zero was being freed and return to the Senate building to pick up the rest of the team.
Oh God, I hate Zero.
I do too.
This whole scene where Zero's being released. He's like, "Oh, finally! It took you forever to do this." It's like, "Oh, shut up!"
Yeah.
Shut up.
So after Skywalker was subdued, Bane set up a laser web to ensure that the senators would not make any unwise move. As the bounty hunter and his team left, he warned Palpatine not to do anything else that day against him. As his foes left, Bane was confronted by Commander Fox and his detachment of the Coruscant Guard, the Duros, and then contacted by the Chancellor, who demanded that he had stand down. However, the confident gun for hire threatened to kill the senators if he was not allowed to leave. Thus, Palpatine and Fox stood as Bane and his team rendezvoused with Zero in Helios 3D.
Well, Yeah, at least they have enough sense to not let senators die.
Right. It's like, oh crap, we need these people. Okay. So as they left, the Hutt congratulated him on the job, despite knowing that his old peers in the council wanted him just for the council records. Bane offered Zero a room filled with dead senators as payback before reminding Zero that the time to pay up was near since he did not work for free, much to the latter's chagrin. Amidst their escape, the bounty hunter gang was pursued by the Jedi down one of Counselor's underworld portals. In desperation, Bane blasted the engine of an ascending cargo transport. As the ship spun out of control, the Jedi took control of it and steered it clear of the populated landing platform, allowing Bane and his crew to escape with their bounty.
Yeah, the senators were locked in a room with a bunch of trip mines, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
That if you leave this circle, you're going to die.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Yeah.
So then, last but not least for this episode, the bounty hunter once again lent his talents to the Hutt's crime families after Zero escaped his prison on Nal Hutta with the help of the singer Sis Snootles.
Yeah.
Snootles?
Cy
Snootles.
Yeah.
Which, I'm trying to remember. Do we have a picture of her?
Yeah, it's that long-nosed singer.
Oh,
in
yeah,
Return of the Jedi, it's that species.
Yeah. Which, is that the same one?
No, I don't think so. Oh, well, maybe it is.
I'm seeing here. Missing action.
Oh, yeah, she was...
Return of the Jedi.
Same person.
Same singer from Jabba's Palace. Wow.
Yep.
All right. Well, unbeknownst to Bane, the Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi and Quinlan Vos were also after Zero.
Indite.
Sorry about that. So Obi-Wan Kenobi and Quinlan Vos were also after Zero, hoping to recapture Zero. He eventually tracked down the Hutt to the planet of Teth, only to find him already dead, murdered by Snootles, who had used him to find a hollow diary recording the dealings of the Hutt families for Jabba. After a brief battle against the two Jedi, which required all his skills and tech, Bane once again evaded capture.
Yeah, without a solid plan, he was kind of on the ropes for this one.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's
not so good at improvisation. Escapes.
Improvising.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. He's not like the best improviser, but he still escapes.
Yeah.
Like the Jedi still can't get him.
It's like SOB, what will it take to bring this guy down?
Right? Like he's constantly escaping.
Of course, to his credit, he does survive until well into the New Republic era, like 5 or 6 years into it.
Mm-hmm.
Before his fateful showdown with Bubba.
Yeah.
So, didn't have an escape plan for that.
Yeah, but yeah, that's what we have for this week's episode. So pretty, well, I would say short. It's short-ish, I guess, episode for Cad Bane Part 1. Obviously, we have Part 2 for next week, which we'll finish him up next week. And then we'll move on to, why am I blanking? Ventress. Saj Ventress. Thank you. God, I don't know why I'm blanking today. I've been off all day. Maybe that's been my brain's just like meh. Don't want to think. But yeah, thank you everybody for listening again to the Holocron History, Star Wars Canon vs. Legends, and may the Force be with you.
Thank you for listening to Holocron History, Star Wars Canon vs. Legends. You can find us on the Robots Radio Discord at robotsradio.net, the Bennett Friends Podcasting Discord, where you can share your thoughts, experiences, and love for the Star Wars lore. And don't forget, for the Republic!
Hi, Ryan Reynolds here for Mint Mobile. Are you looking for a beach read this summer? May I suggest your big wireless bill? It's got suspense, mystery, a slightly flat, emotional arc, and a shocking twist where you realize you've been overpaying the entire time. Fortunately, though, Mint's story is better. Every plan, $15 a month, even unlimited. That's it. Happy ending, 0 tears.
Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12-month plan required. $15 per month equivalent. Taxes and fees extra. Initial plan term only. Greater than 50 gigabytes may slow when network is busy. See terms.